There's a kind of silence you don't choose. It slowly chooses you. It doesn't come from peace. It doesn't come from calm. It comes from something heavier. You've probably seen it before. In a friend who suddenly stopped replying. In someone who used to laugh loudly, but now just nods. Maybe in yourself. And the worst part is, most people think that silence means everything is fine. But it doesn't. Sometimes silence is not peace. It's protection. Psychologists call it emotional withdrawal. But it doesn't feel like a concept. It feels like disappearing while still being there. It usually doesn't start here. It starts earlier. You tried to explain yourself once, maybe twice. You opened up and got interrupted, dismissed, told you were too much, or worse, ignored. So your mind learned something. Not everything needs to be said. Not everything will be heard. And slowly you changed. From the outside, you seem calm, easygoing, understanding. But inside, you're filtering everything, measuring every word, holding back more than you show. You don't stop feeling, you just stop showing. At first, you explain everything, then only what feels necessary, then nothing at all. And to everyone else, it feels sudden. But to you, it was gradual, because silence is not the absence of emotion, it's the accumulation of it. Everything you didn't say stayed. And the strange part is, the silence works. It protects you. No one can twist your words if you don't give them any. No one can dismiss your feelings if you don't express them. But there's a cost. The same silence that protects you also makes sure no one can reach you. So people ask, why didn't you just say something? Because to them, this is one moment. To you, it's a pattern. Silence doesn't happen all at once. It shows up quietly. Replies get shorter. Energy fades. You're still there. Just less of you each time. And somewhere in that quiet, there's a question. Is anyone going to notice without me asking? And when the answer feels like no, you don't argue, you don't explain, you detach, not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly. And later, the question comes, why didn't you tell me? But you did, in your effort, in your presence, in the small ways you kept trying before you stopped. Most endings don't come from one big mistake. They come from many small moments where nothing happened. Moments where something could have been said, noticed, understood, but wasn't. And without realizing it, silence becomes a question. Not spoken out loud, but felt. Will you still try if I stop explaining? Not as a test, but as a hope. What breaks this pattern isn't perfect words. It's consistency, presence, someone who notices and stays. Because not all silence is the same. Some people avoid conflict, some don't fully understand what they feel, and some just don't want to be a burden. And sometimes, the ones who seem the strongest are the ones who go quiet the fastest, because they've learned how to carry everything alone. But the more you hide it, the less anyone can respond to it. And that's the quiet trap. If you're the one who's been silent, it made sense, it protected you, but it won't heal you. Healing starts small, not with everything, not all at once. Just one honest sentence, to the right person. That can be enough, because silence was never empty. It was always saying something. The question is, who's willing to understand it?